Hello everybody, my name is Panda, and welcome back to another part of our Monster Hunter Wings of Ruin playthrough. As you can see, I have a new weapon, and I actually have a couple of new weapons, mostly the Diablos gear. So we got the double Diablos for the greatsword, we have the Tigrex Archer for the bow, and then the Diablos Sledge for the hammer. I can't max that one out because I need G Nargacuga materials. I don't know if that's like green Nargacuga or what, but I haven't encountered yet, so hard to say. Still using the Tigrex armor and the weak point talisman, so all is well there. As for our monsties, we still have Debbie, Del Rey, Bojangles, Reximus, and Royal Ludroth. Nothing really to report there. Had to pop a selling charm because I ran out of money, so I sold everything that I collected up to this point, putting us back to 272,000 Zenny, which was great. I was really worried that we were going to be pretty low. Looking at the Monsterpedia here, we have a couple of new entries that I want to touch base on. First and foremost, we did find the Gendrome and the Gen Prey. I have hatched the Gendrome. I have hatched the Plesioth, the Cephadrome. We did find an Ash Quetzalcoatl. I found that in one of the Everdens. I can't remember which one for sure. The purple Gypsaros, also in an Everden, but you can find it in rare dens as well, and you can get it from the egg, so you can hatch that a little bit earlier. We also got the Diablos, of course, but we also fought the White Monoblos. That's what that was. 9,800 HP, relatively easy. The weak point being ice, and I had all the ice weapons, and Bojangles, it was a pretty straightforward fight. Much like the Brute Tigrex, they basically just switched it up. So it starts with speed, or it starts with power instead of speed, and then switches to speed when he gets angry. And then to make it retreat if you're going to attempt to do so. If you defeat it while using a bow while it's paralyzed, it'll greatly increase the retreat rate. I did successfully get it to retreat without that. I just threw a paintball. It was the first time fighting it, and I got lucky, but I didn't get a great egg, so I hatched it, but it's probably not something I'm going to ultimately pursue. Who else did we fight that was new? The Ruby Basarios. I found that in an Everden, and then the Gravios I found in an Everden. Both of which I successfully, well, the Ruby Basarios I successfully got to retreat. The Gravios, that was done as the end monster in the Everden, so it didn't retreat, but the egg was guaranteed to be a Gravios. So that's where we're at there. Monsterpedia-wise, we're filling out really nice. I'm missing whatever 65 is, whatever 72 is, and whatever 74 is. But for the most part, we have a lot of the monsties starting to fill out. And we ended up getting a new... Oops, I apologize. We ended up getting a couple of new medallions. The first one being the Good Soul Medal for 100 subquests. I don't know if I discussed that in a previous part. But the Monsterpedia Novice for completing 1/3 of the Monsterpedia. So that's where we're at for the most part. Quest-wise, we've been doing good, clearing them out. I don't really have anything else that I can submit without or with the success, or forgive me, with the exception of the Scrivener's Woes for the Gen Prey. I haven't found them in the wild. Mostly they've been in rare dens or Everdens. Trial quests, we pretty much got it all cleared out. The Tigrex, I got the gold medal on. The Zamtrios, I got the gold. The Loloska Elites got the gold. The Nargacuga's gold. The Alcala Elite's gold. The Laranoth is gold, and the Hakolo Elite is gold. This is new, the Lemur Elite. I haven't started it yet, just because I know with Diablos, I don't think I can take out a Diablos efficiently, as well as 2 other monsters in under 10 turns. So I'm going to sit on that one for a bit. I'll continue to chip away at it until we get to the point. But I know with the Tigrex, I did it on the 6th turn, so I would suspect this to be no different. Finally, we have completed most of the quests that I have on me. The only one, aside from the Scrivener, is the X marks the spot again. I'm going to do that one, but I'm probably going to make a guide out of it because it is not as straightforward as the other quests are. We ended up fighting... Oh, forgive me. I do remember something here, but it's on way down at the back end here. With all the other, the one-off monsters here. So, we fought the Alluring Mantid. 14,250 HP if you're curious. We fought the Imperious Saber, 13,500 HP if you're curious. And then, of course, we actually fought the Valiant Augur. So that was the newest one. It is Capcom and Marvelous, 13,530 HP. But was an ogre in my party. This went down relatively quickly. It really didn't do a lot of damage to me. Leading me to the conclusion that if you are level 41 out here, you are likely grossly over level. So I'm pretty sure that's where we're at right now. Where we left off last time, we started chasing down the ship. We are going to continue to do so. So I'm going to fast travel to Jamal, and then we will get back to where we had left off. Oop. Come on, Zenogre. But yeah, right down there is where you fight the Ashman or the White Monoblos. Really decent fight. Not a lot to say about it. Again, I just got lucky hucking the paintball. Looks like we got a rare den here that I will go ahead and hit before we continue on, just because I want to see what I grab out of it. So out of that, we got an amazing smelling Diablo's egg, which is exciting because, again, I can use those, put genes in Debbie, who, for the most part, I've gotten most of the genes that I've put in from other monsters, but all the Diablo-specific genes I have not yet been able to upgrade, so that is nice. As far as all the monsters out here, I can one-shot everything that I've encountered with the exception of the White Monoblos. I don't know when I will be able to do so, but as of right now, that is currently how level 41 operates out this way. Oh, there's another rare den. I'm going to hit that real quick. And another one in the horizon. I will be right back. And in that den, we got an amazing smelling Tigrex egg, which further solidifies the fact that I should have never grinded for that thing in the first place. Well, hindsight's 20/20, right? Just want to run up here, see if there's anything exciting. No, it looks like you can just fall and shortcut instead of going all the way around. Then I do need more Diablos parts, so one moment. Alrighty, and then we'll check this den, so I'll be right back. And out of that den, we got a good smelling Diablo's egg, which again is great because I definitely could use those genes. Where if something more rare drops on the amazing smelling ones, I don't have to necessarily give it up for one or the other. So, not a bad haul, not at all. Oh. So this is its own little zone. Okay, I'm curious to see what's in here. I'm excited. Wonder if they have like little dungeons that you can run, and this is one of them. That would be cool. I don't expect it. It doesn't seem appropriate for this kind of game, but it seems dungeon-y. Ratha and Anna might be here. Come on, buddy, let's hurry. It looks like they were just up there. Oh. Elevator. Oh, multi-floor. Multi-floor. So yeah, this does seem kind of like a little dungeon. Aside from the fact that, I mean, it looks, you know, like a dungeon, quote unquote. But when I mean dungeon, I mean more in the RPG sense, where it's a location outside of the base map that you go and fight harder monsters or get better treasure. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But it's not really giving me the option to go anywhere except for straight forward, which I would assume. Yeah, there's all the green dots. Nope. Yep. I figured it was going to throw me into a cutscene.
Look, there's Ratha! We can call this a success.
Indeed.
I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
What's going on? Hunters and riders are working together?
Who's the girl?
The Wyverian from Mahana. Might be useful.
Ah, I see.
With this, our plans will finally come to fruition.
Hey! What's going on here? Why are you giving the Rathalos to these riders? Wasn't our mission to stop this monster from hurting anyone?
That's enough. Know your place. We're leaving.
Wait! I demand an explanation!
Kyle, you double-crossed us, didn't you?
Double-crossed? You never opened your eyes.
What?
You know nothing of the world, or of Rathalos' place in it. You never even tried to learn more. You're just like the rest of those ignorant fools. You may have done your best, but you're no hunter, boy. Now run home to Daddy and stay out of our way.
You?
Wait just a minute here! Give Anna and Ratha back right now!
You're here!
Leave them to me. All who interfere will be eliminated.
Not budging, huh? Looks like we got a friendly chat with your boss, that's all. Hello, anybody home? Fine, keep quiet. Just set Anna and Ratha free already. So I'm calling it now. The guy in the what looks to be Nergigante armor, and I hope it's Nergigante armor. I pray that it's Nergi armor and Nergi's in the game. I'm pretty confident that's the Wyverian from Ruto. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, the big, tall one with the black hair. Because, and I thought about it the more that I watched it when I was going through the editing, when we get to the point where it's going into the backlog where he almost gets eaten by the Tigrex, he just sits there. He just takes it.
I've never seen anything like this.
What are you doing? It's not safe.
I'll be fine.
Zerod!
And then when Alwyn tries to save him, he does nothing.
Zellert! Hurry!
So it almost gives off that vibe like he may have been Rage Raid in his own way. And so now he set up a cult to capture Razewing Ratha when Razewing Ratha was initially discovered to be Razewing. Even more so, like if you look back on it where he's just like, oh, well, just unlock his powers.
What if we were to awaken its power?
Huh? Zellert, I don't understand.
If we believe the legend, it means this monster's true power is still lying dormant. In my opinion, the rite of channeling won't be enough to help us. But if we can draw out its true power, we can see if it's the force we all fear.
Come on. Come on. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it here. I will put in a spoiler warning and a skip point so that if anybody doesn't want to know my thoughts on the story, they can skip to the next part. But I'm calling it here. For everybody that agrees with me, comments below. Please don't place them. Don't spoil it for anybody. I'm just calling it as I sees it, but I don't want anybody else that hasn't played the game and has been interested in the story thus far to not be accidentally spoiled because I'm not going to use it. So anyway, that being said, we have taken on a Ruby Bizarios, and I know what its weaknesses are. Unfortunately, I don't have anything equipped that can handle it now. But starts off with technical, so we can switch over our Monsi. We can do. Oh, I don't have power. Debbie, oh Debbie, come here, Debbie. I got the speed up, forgive me. When you do some farming, we need to switch my weapon to my bow so I can take out your wings with an arrow. Power, Monsi's vengeful tackle. Oh, it's not even going to give me an option to attack the wings. Okay, so I'm just going to push forward accordingly. Oh, because it's a monster battle, I can't break the parts. Yeah. It's a rider battle, I can't break parts. That makes total sense. He has an Ursula weapon. That means it's going to do some sleeping I do not like. Seems like they pulled one over the hunter's eyes, too. Just what are these guys after? Give us back Anna and Ratha. Give them back. Give them back. Give them back. I'll just keep beating up on the Bizarios. It's fine with me. Ow, that one kind of hurt. 6 damage. Good champion. That life suit isn't going to do you any good right now. That's a shame. All right, so there's 50 down, 25, 79, so 1 good hit. Oh, this might even actually do it. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Impossible. I've had it up to my whiskers with this. We gotta catch up with Anna. And nothing's impossible with the power of kinship. Oh, only an A, no gold. Oh, damn. We just beat it too quickly. Not enough skills used. Well, we know that moving forward with the other hunter battles. Use a lot of skills. Get those extra points.
What's the big idea? Who are those people?
Kyle.
You're partly responsible. You took Ratha from us and handed him over to those guys.
Hey, there's no point in arguing. No one could have seen this coming.
But it was just as we thought. That masked rider was in cahoots with the hunters. Not only that, they abducted Anna too.
Scrivener should get here soon, but we can't sit around twiddling our thumbs. We gotta rescue Anna and Ratha. You too, kid. You're coming with us. Oh. Our job isn't only about hunting monsters, you know? We gotta investigate environmental abnormalities, too. Don't you want to know what's happening to the world? Uncover Ratha's secret?
Well, shall we?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm confident Sukino even knew what was going on because she's the one that gave Anna the letter. Like, the voice is impossible to hide. Playing it as long as we have at this point. We know it was Sukino. Anna and Ratha have been taken to Lemur Tower. If the bond between you and Ratha is severed, the Wings of Ruin will take over. This cannot come to pass. Roberto tells a betrayed Kyle what he believes it means to be a hunter before heading up to the top of the tower. So... Nope. We'll call it here. We'll call it here, and we'll take it on next time. Again, I will leave a spoiler notation if you want to avoid it. I've already put it in the video. I put in the section. I put in the skip point. Just be aware that it's there. I'll even put a warning in the very beginning as well. I will make sure that you guys are completely potentially avoided for the spoiler. With that being said, here's another one that I'm going to touch base on. I just don't remember what his name was. Zellard. That's the name. Zellard. I am confident that Zellard's the bad guy because when he looked in that portal, he was possessed or something. He saw the power, the light, you know, he's just like, I can control this. I am God. So now that we've covered that, in the meantime, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Please, 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 if I'm right, do not spoil it for anybody else. Don't leave a comment. I will delete it just because, again, none of us want to get spoiled on this. Don't take it personally. It's just what it is. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and end it here, and I will see you guys in the next part. But until then, take care, have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you next time. Bye!